Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning, May 15th, about 6:30 a.m. here in Watkins, Colorado. It's just pulling out from my grandparents' and my uncle's house, where we stayed and did our 34-hour reset. Alex is starting out this morning. So we are on our way right now to pick up our empty trailer. It was really nice. They had everything all ready for us, so we didn't have to jump in and try to get a trailer and everything else before we headed out today. So we are going to go pick up this empty trailer, and then we're going to go pick up our load that we're taking to Salt Lake City. And that's where we are so far. The load is to get us probably where the rest of the freight is. So it was nice. We had a nice quiet day. Alex got a lot of sleep yesterday, which he needed. And I went with Grandma, my Uncle John, and my Aunt Terry. We went up to Lulu's. It's a little restaurant bar type thing, and we had dinner, and they did karaoke, so it was pretty nice. Uncle John sang one of his original songs, because he's a singer-songwriter, and we just kind of sat there and enjoyed the night. So once Alex gets the load together, we're all ready. I'll go back and I'll sleep again. Oh, I purposely try to stay up because Alex's reset was done before mine. I still have like 9 hours before my reset's complete. So Alex will actually get us all the way to Salt Lake City with probably, if not all the way, then pretty close with his run today. Generally it's 8 hours in a car. So we figure with us going up I-70, it's going to be slow. This load is fairly heavy. It's going to be, as long as it is what they say it is in the information, it's going to be about 48,000 pounds. So we'll be heading slow up the mountain, but I would say 10 hours. Oh, excuse me. Once we pick up the load. So, yeah, it's so beautiful out here. I love when I get a chance to come out here, and it was really a great place to be able to come and do the reset. We saw a lot of storm clouds, but I think the most that we got out the ranch was just a couple sprinkles. So, morning, Des. How's that baby?
Hello.
Des.
Hi, hello. Where is my baby?
So, anyways, it's I'd say it's about 4 or 5 miles off the highway to get here. She said, "Morning, Chi-Chi."
Oh.
Now turn left.
So anyways, off we go to start. Now we're going to start looking at airfares for Alex so we can get him to see his mom next month. So anybody has any
After 1 mile, turn right.
any ideas, tricks, tips to getting a cheap fare? Because now that everything's closing up, they're wanting a lot of money. He looked at one fare because he's going to be flying out from Phoenix. It's going to be like $1,200 round trip. So, but you know, it is what it is. If that's what we need to do, that's what we'll do. Because he needs to see his mom. It's been 2 years. We were going to go last year to see his mom, but then with the pandemic and closing borders, there was no way. So It's imperative that he gets to go and see his mom and his family. And so we've just made the decision that next month that's what's happening. So, and then in July we will be in Missouri, dealing with the humidity, to spend a little time with my brother, the Vannemans, Aaron and Mike, and then friends Ashley and Brad. Brad said that they're going to try to come up when we're there, and we're having a big barbecue to celebrate the boys' birthday. My brother's birthday and Aaron's birthday is in July, so that'll be fun. Yes, Alex is going to go to Mexico to see his mama. So it's just, I mean, we haven't really had a chance to look. We talked about it. Alex didn't have much sleep, so when we actually started looking at it, number one, we didn't have good signal. Then when we got to the ranch, then we had lunch and visited, and then came to take a nap, and then he was done until this morning. So, but it's good though, because he needed a little de-stress and a little relax and rest. He was a little hangry there in the when we were on the way to the ranch. A little stressed, but a little day out of the mix of stuff is always helpful. Yeah, it is an expensive price for Phoenix, but I think that's about normal. When we looked at it last time, wasn't it about the same?
I didn't check it. I didn't check out other places, but this is for American.
Oh, it was for American. So probably what we might do is we might look at Valaris and see what it's going to cost. Excuse me. If he might be able to fly Valaris to Guadalajara, and then once he's in Mexico, it's pretty cheap to fly around. But it's just from Phoenix, the options are either fly to Dallas or Houston, and then to Monterrey, or you're going to go over the bridge, I think. Yeah. Or he's going to...
After 1,000 feet, turn left, and then enter the highway Interstate 70 U.S. minus 36 U.S. minus 40 U.S. minus 287.
It's either Dallas or Fort Worth, or it's like Guadalajara. Or we drive down to Calexico and have them pass over into Mexicali and then fly from there. But then that would require us to get back, and then it's a 5-hour drive to get there.
Now turn left and then enter the highway.
So, we don't have that kind of time. When he comes in, the most that we can get on our off time is going to be like 4 days. So we'll need to make sure that we're there on time. And then, especially once we buy the tickets, because most of the time those flights are non-refundable. So it's just getting back home on time so that he can fly out and see his family and spend a couple days with his family, and then come back and then jump right back on the truck. So anyways, okay, that would be awesome. Just hit us up. Thank you, darling. Des says she has a couple friends that work for American. She'll see what she can do. Alrighty, well, I'm going to jump off here. We're going to stop off at the pilot up here for a pit stop before we go pick up this trailer. And everybody have a great weekend. We will do another update tomorrow morning if I'm starting driving in the evening, so it may be evening or wee hours of the morning when I do it. We'll see what happens, but I will get one in tomorrow morning and let you guys know where we are, what's going on. And in the meantime, love you too, darling. Love everybody. Please make sure that you're social distance, mask up, wash those hands. Now, the newest thing at CDC is if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need a mask. The only thing is if a business requires it. But as far as us, we're going to continue to mask just so that we can be considerate of others who may not be vaxxed yet and may want that social distance just out of consideration. But Alex and I are fully vaxxed and ready to roll. So love you guys. Be careful. Talk to you tomorrow.